Hey guys, how's it going? Pete Mercer here. Now, I would presume that you spend a lot of your time doing this, sitting on a chair. Now let's talk about the effects that this is going to have on you. So, number one, let's talk about your ass, because that's what's on the chair. Now, first things first, if we take a look at our hands, or the soles of our feet, you will look at them and you'll notice there's thick tissue, muscle there, and fascia. And what that's going to do is that prevents shearing, which is, oh god, it's snowing. Sorry about that. And that is basically their design as a load-bearing surface. That's why when we stand up, we're on the feet. That thick fascia really supports the body, and that's what it's designed for. If you look at your ass, it doesn't really look like your hand or your feet. At least it shouldn't. If it is, get checked out. So for that purpose, it's not a load-bearing surface. Therefore, not designed to sit like this at all. Humans should not do it. Obviously we have to, and blah blah blah, but not a good idea, not designed for it. Not sitting bones, it's all attached to the hamstrings, and that's where things get tight. Now let's look at how this actually affects us, what we're doing. So we're sitting like this, you're looking, we've got 90 degrees, 90 degrees. So we're sitting with our hips in flexion, knee in slight, it's like 90-90 flexion, and again if we're going, let's say we're on a computer, again 90-90, and the problem is this basically gets tight. You sit here for a long time, everything gets tight, and then you say, okay, so I want to sit up straight when I'm sitting. So you do that there, and you think, okay, great, back straight, sitting up straight. Actually no, because you're tight in your hips, you're overextending, which means you stand up, you go, oh, things don't lock out, and things don't level up, and then, oh gosh, I'm hideously overextended. And that's when like your psoas and your gut sticks out. You're like, ah, right, this isn't where you want to be. So that's something to avoid, because you basically sit around here for a couple of hours, say, okay, right, let's do some heavy deadlifts, and you go, okay, oh gosh, right, things don't move, squats, hip not moving, right. So let's get to our mobility wad and how we're actually going to fix this. So basically, every single time you sit down, we're going to do 1 minute on either leg of something, and this will rack up massive amounts of time. I'm only doing 1 minute because this is really quick snap burst things, because of how often it's going to happen. Think about the amount of times you sit down. You sit down at work, you sit down. When you're at school, you sit down. When you go to use a computer, you sit down. When you put on your socks, you sit on your bed. When you're reading a book, you're usually sitting. So many things. So, super quick stuff what we're going to do. Number one, sitting down. Just cross your knee over. Keep nice strong core, neutral spine, lean forward. This will just give us a little opening of the hips and the glutes there. So that's number one. Number two, grab yourself like this, bring the leg in, and we can even rotate a little and just open up this here area with the glutes and the hamstrings. That's number two. Number three, you can do is just basically, if you can see that, internally rotate the leg, put the other one across it, push down a little, and that will just help with a little bit of internal rotation with the hips here. Number three. Number four, you can actually just get off the seat, spend a little time, showing you this before, leg back, hip drive forwards, that will help with the hips a little. Another one, number five, hand on the small of your back and against the back of the chair, put our shoulder in a good position, again we can rotate and play around with that and help with this position here, again the other side. And number six, let's say you're working at a desk, the old classic, basically leg lean over, neutral spine, lean forward again. So there you go. There are 6 things that will help you to stop yourself from dying when you're on a chair, because your ass is not a load-bearing surface. We're not designed to do this. So work up your time and do your time, and you should feel the benefits of it. You will be amazed at how much you actually spend sitting down. So 1 minute, either leg, shoulder, whatever you're going to do, accumulate that a bunch over a day, and it should make a world of difference. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching. I'm Pete Mercer. Take it easy. Why is it snowing?